and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're well. Today I'm going to be sharing 5 things, well, I've learnt more than 5 things, but 5 main things that I've learnt since becoming a single parent that I thought I would share with you if you're a single parent, and they might reassure you or help you or comfort you in some way. I feel like I just love talking to other parents anyway, but especially people or parents that are in my situation or a single parent. It just really helps to know that there are some things that you just want to know that it's not just you. If you are new around here, please do not forget to subscribe. I love you to come back, and please like the video. Number 1, what I've learned since becoming a single parent is asking for help is totally fine. There's this kind of thing, and I don't know if it's just me. I think my collar. There we go. I don't know if it's just me but I'm kind of someone who likes to just get on with it, like do it all myself. But sometimes you just need somebody to help out with something. It could be like a lift, or taking your child somewhere, or having them to sleep over because you just haven't slept because they're going through some kind of sleep transition, or not sleeping, or they've been poorly. And yeah, I feel like asking for help, I've kind of learned it's okay. It's not something to be ashamed of. It doesn't make you any less of a parent. You just need that support. And I feel like also because I have joint custody, I kind of feel like when Alyssa's with me, it has to all be me, and I have to do it all, and I can't ask for help because I'm only having her, or so it's not awful, but I have her half the time, so I should be able to cope in that half of the time. But I still feel that I should ask for help, because actually it's more intense when I have got her. And yeah, so basically asking for help is totally fine, and you should feel no guilt around that. Number 2, so the second thing that I've learned from being a single parent is I am strong. And if you're a single parent too, you are strong. We get through those tough times. They are tough, and sometimes they can feel quite lonely and you don't know what the hell you're doing, but we are tough. We're made of strong stuff, and that rhymes. And yeah, you can do it. For me, a big trigger point is when Alyssa's ill. I don't know what it is, but it just sends my anxiety through the roof. But every time that she goes through like an illness or whatever, I'll get through it. You are so strong, and you know there are tough bits of parenting, but you'll get through them. So just remember, you're a strong mama or dada. Number 3, I can never do that, is I can ignore mum guilt, and that is okay. I do get massive mum guilt, especially knowing that I have time away from Alyssa. It's that kind of basically sometimes in the past I sort of felt like, oh, I'm a mum, so I can't go and do normal things now, and I feel guilty for go and do normal things when I'm a mum, but I haven't got Alyssa, and it's just this whole constant mum guilt. But I can ignore it, and you can ignore it, or dad guilt, mum guilt, parent guilt. Let's call it parent guilt. You can ignore it, and it's just that inner critic, that voice in your head that's telling you things to bring you down, and you can ignore it and just say nope. I feel no guilt. I'm not feeling guilty about this. I haven't done anything wrong. Just being the best parent I can, and that's all I can be. There's so many guilt. Sometimes I know I've spoken to people who feel guilty because they're having to go back to work, or they're having to drop them off at childcares and stuff, and it just there's just that parent guilt. I feel like your parent guilt's for any parent, not single parent or whatever. It's for any parent, but it's okay to just ignore it. So that's something I've learned. It's okay to ignore it, and you should ignore it, because you're doing a fine job. Number 4, when I don't have Alyssa, I've learned that it's actually okay, so kind of going back to that guilt thing, it's okay and it's good for me to do things that bring me joy and do things for me. I feel like I really emphasize this point, and it's something that I've really learned. Oh, my voice is going a bit croaky. Something that I've really learned. So fill your own cup up. Like I said earlier, a single parent, it is quite intense sometimes. Even if you are sharing custody, you don't have them 100% of your time. When you do have your child, it's just you. Like, there's no one to share the load with. So it is quite intense. And I feel when you don't have if you don't have your child, there's times where you don't have them, or however long that time is. Could be one night, could be a couple of hours. That time is for you. That time is to fill your cup up. And I think I've learned that now. So I do things, I catch up on things when I haven't got Alyssa, but I also make sure I factor in some time where I can just relax and do those things where things I don't get to do when she's with me. And not feel selfish about that, because for me, if you were in, and I'm talking as if I'm talking to you like you are a single parent. So if you're not a single parent, then do excuse me. But if you are a single parent, I feel like if you were in a relationship, you would probably share the load a bit. So you probably would do those things, like you'd get a bit more time to do those things as you went along. So there's no like different. Well, that's the thing. That's how I think in my head anyway. I always like compare myself to the parents that are together, and think, oh, but would they be going out, and would they be going out with their friends, and would they be doing that? Probably yes, they do. And also it doesn't even matter anyway if they're not. You make sure you fill up your cup, and because then you can be the best parent that you can when they are back. You don't want to be running on empty. So yeah, fill that cup up, and then you can be the best parent you can, and you can put all your energy and focus into your child when you have them. Even if you don't have them, like even if you're a single parent and you don't have you with your child all the time, because unfortunately the other parent is not able to have the child. You ask, like I said earlier, ask for that help so you can fill up that cup and have time for yourself, because it's really important. Number 5, the last one, is I've learned that Alyssa, all she needs from me, like regardless of anything else, all she needs, the topmost thing she needs from me is love. And I know wholeheartedly I give her that. And the same for you, like just all they need is love. They don't need to be bought things. They don't need to be taken to these places expensive and like theme parks and all of that. All they need is your love. And I feel like if you keep thinking that, whatever you do above that is just amazing. That's the thing, it's like taking that pressure off of yourself. So for example, I've got the summer holidays coming up, and I'm stressed. I'm not even stressing out, because I'm not letting myself stress out. Normally I would have stressed out about like, oh my gosh, I've got to like plan all these things. What am I going to do? And it can be quite an expensive time, summer holidays. But I've just said to myself, all Alyssa needs is love. So if I do anything else beyond that, that's amazing. So she's going to be more than happy with trips to the park, to the library, little picnics here and there. Like, things don't have to be grand, because the most important thing is you give your child the love. I hope those are personally some of the things that I have learnt along my journey of being a single parent. And I feel like I sometimes have to keep coming back to those things and reminding me, because you get that inner critic in you, especially if like you had a tough day and you're juggling all the plates. But yeah, those 5 things are just things that I've learned and I've reflected on as a single parent. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'd love to see you back again soon, and I will be recording another video, and it'll be with you next week.